Okay. We got some good news. We got a lot of good news. We got a lot of good news. A consistent green day, nonetheless. Two straight green days. Everything that's pretty much green energy is up. So green energy is pretty much benefiting off of the good news of the plan being reached. Semi bipartisan deal, so 1.25 trillion. And also, I got pretty much the plays that I told you. MJWL is up 14%. Like I told y'all, up 15%. So let me show y'all the Dow Jones. And it's an open panel. We can be able to get to the topic. But I just want to be able to do something real quick when it comes to Dow Jones. MJWL, 15%. Craig, I see you. Please get the likes up. Anybody wants to come up, I'll be able to send the link, but I'm going to share my screen. And we're going to be able to look at these plays. Okay, Dow Jones up another 237 points. Good sailing. Dipped a little bit, crossed up, took a slight dip, consolidated the whole way. So pretty much consolidation the whole way is pretty much the sentiment of today, but still up due to the fact of the early dip from the start of the bell. They pretty much roared up from 940 to 1020. We have a lot of good news. SP 500 climbs to another record high, led by bank shares. And I already sent y'all the bank shares, so the bank shares would be Wells Fargo that I recommend to y'all. Bank of America, anything that's Bancorp related. So Bancorp, FinTech, SoFi Loans. So SoFi Loans is actually useful. The fact that when you do be able to get credit, that's actually the easiest place to get lending is SoFi. So we're going to look at one of my penny stock plays that I told y'all about. MJWL. MJWL up today. Told y'all this about a couple of days ago. It took a dip to the floor, skyrocketed up, consolidated sideways, pretty much had a dribble out, but it closed strong. It closed very strong. So today was a good day. In the past 5 days, that's pretty much the chart. In the past month, literally been an opportunity of 160%. So I told y'all this, I think around either April. So whoever that got into April pretty much benefited off of this. Triple zeros. I'm holding on to this bad boy till it's $1. But look at the chart, literally zeros to now pennies, going probably close to a quarter. But I told y'all about this MJWL. And we're going to go back to it due to the fact that it's still early. Let people come in. But for people that wants to join up that is here, click on the link. Let's get this discussion going. So our stock market recap, Dow Jones up 237%. All the people that are told when it comes to a lot of these plays, they're up. MJWL is a play that if you're not in now, I would just say probably wait for the dip because you're supposed to buy the dip. Dip buys. So when it does look red and doesn't look attractive, supposed to look at the aspect of buying the dip and selling the rip. It's pretty much the method. But MJWL, I told people about that when it was like under a penny. Now it's 14 cents now. People that got involved in it. And I tell people to spread their money around due to the fact that you got to be more diversified. But from the start that I told y'all about this in April to May getting traction to literally parachuting up vertically. So I put this to all the people from the list: Magic Wheels Corp, Waste Management Business, Environmental Safe Junk Removal. So pretty much this is a green energy play. So green energy plays are winning. For the time being, they're winning. So I told y'all guys about that in April. Even though it was just a brief discussion about it, I told people about the green energy plays, literally under a penny, now 14 cents, up 11% today. So anybody that wants to come in, please feel free to come in. Please feel free to come in. Dow Jones is up 237%. I'm pretty much excited on the fact of people can be able to get advantage over a lot of people when it comes to this, because people are focusing on other type of plays. Like, I'm not against crypto. Shalom Wadner. Shalom Wadner. Shalom. You funny. You funny. But for anybody that wants to come up, open panel. Open panel. We're going to talk about stocks for a couple of minutes. Then we're going to transition to real estate strategies, any type of plays, market analysis. Yesterday, we went over Las Vegas. Today, well, LA and Las Vegas. We're going to look at a couple more other cities that are pretty much getting development. So for people that's in these areas, they need to figure out where the development is at. But we need to get a quick overview on the stock market news. So we pretty much got an understanding of what went right. Banking stocks, I told people about Wells Fargo, Bank of America. Nike stock surges, Tesla stock reverses lower, but still Tesla is still a long-term call option for the people that do options. But Apple stock is up, and Apple stock is pretty much a huge market cap, so it affects the market as well. People that's doing call options on SPY1 as well. So yesterday gained 300 points. Yesterday on an infrastructure deal. For today to gain another 237 points. So it's literally adding on top of gains. Dow Jones rallies as Nike stock surges 15% on earnings. Tesla stocks reverses lower. The Dow Jones Industrial App. Oh, I don't know why it did that. Ugh. Okay. As Nike surges as much as 15% on earnings, Tesla stock reverses lower, while the Dow Jones leader Microsoft is in buy range, past a new entry. So gathering new entries is pretty much going to be the way of Microsoft, because I'm big on Microsoft due to the fact that Microsoft has a stable company. They have a CEO that's actually a very well-managed type of individual, and Stephen Ballmer. It's something that you could do call options on. You could pretty much buy a full share, buy a call option, put a put on there, set it up similar to that. So, but this is just all my opinion. But yes, we have this situation happening among the Dow Jones leaders. Apple, Microsoft moved down on today's stock market. Microsoft is just above a new entry. Nike surge after smashing earnings estimates late Thursday. Tesla advances as much as 2% Friday before reversing lower midday. Looking into cap off the weeks with a moderate loss for the day, but up significantly for the week. So even though it went down on the midway point, it still has gains and benefits. So it says here, among top stocks to buy and watch, this is their opinion: PayPal, Roku, Snap. Well, I told y'all about Snap. Snap is actually good. Snapchat is getting a lot of money when it comes to the ads, so that means more advertisement money, hence more profits. It says here, Dow Jones today, industrial average rallied 0.7%, while the SP 500 moved 0.3%. Tech-heavy NASDAQ composite traded flat midday. So pretty much this is just a small review. NASDAQ and SP 500 hit record highs Thursday, while the Dow Jones broke past resistance in its 50-day line. So when they talk about 50-day line, these are moving averages. These are trading moving averages, technical analysis. If you're going to do that, get on FinViz, get on TradingView, use those type of tools to be able to do trading averages. That's literally the method and fundamental analysis on that. Microsoft has over 300 products. Maybe I should invest in it. Well, it depends on your budget. It depends on your budget. If you're going to invest in something like that, you would have to find something that's budget oriented. But if anybody wants to come in, you can be able to come in. Like, Microsoft is an expensive stock relatively to everything else that I tell y'all about. This is extremely expensive compared to all the other situations that I have you guys to look into, research, and what you choose to invest into. Because Microsoft is just a sure thing. People say, well, I don't want nothing too speculative. I get it. So Nike stock, what I told y'all in February, April, to get involved in it. People that still has Disney's winning. People that holds on to MGM is smart. So just got to be able to do some regulating when it comes to your stock positions. But I'm not quite sure if Snapchat either owns or bought into that, but because the play that I was telling y'all about in April, MJWL, recycling. This is literally waste management. They recycle old batteries, waste, and they pretty much turn waste into energy. Renewable energy stocks is pretty much the way. So that's the day one. Pretty much in the week, crashed, then skyrocket up. So that's why people should buy the dips. People should always buy a underlying dip. Dip buys because people buy this dip, buy that dip, buy that dip, buy that dip, buy that. People that understand that this is a long-term play, they buy dips. So this is a long-term play. This is definitely a dollar hold, in my opinion. Dollar hold. So every $14 that you put can be $100 potentially with a dollar hold estimation. But it says here, a development stage company operates in waste management business. It intends to engage in environmental safe junk removal. So we're going to look at Yahoo Finance. Give y'all the link to that. Y'all can do your research. And EEGI is another play that I pretty much put in the list for y'all. So pretty much this is just the news. Magic Wheels Corp receives OTC IQ access. It's Pink Current. It just needs to level up. It's in Houston. Because when stocks hit Pink Current, that's bullish news. I'm going to send you a couple of links to this because y'all need to do some research on this and figure out, is this a good play for you? Which renewable energy gets the most gain off of this infrastructure bill? Part 1 and 2 and potentially a 3, because it's a big infrastructure deal that they try to slip by. Ugh. Let me just copy and paste the link. I don't know why it keeps running slow like this. So I copied and pasted the link, but I pretty much showed y'all the gist of it. Okay. Let's.
What's going on, man?
Okay. What's going on, man?
Yeah, sorry about yesterday, man. My phone went dead. I couldn't find a charger. I left my other charger at work. But I'm gonna get that guy link for you so you can sit there and talk with him about that life insurance, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
that's
Because
that
life
like I told
insurance
you,
is,
that's
is needed when it comes to investment strategies. Those investment
yeah.
strategies is needed when it comes to life insurance.
And
Damn, I don't know what's
it's a
happening to my
lick.
voice.
Yep. And like I was telling you, it's a lick because in the end, man, you can have money tied in that life insurance that over time it's like a savings account, and then it's bearing
Yes.
a whole lot more interest than putting it in the bank. And with this universal life, that's why I
Yes.
was telling you
Infinite
that goes off
banking.
the market. Yep. The universal life that goes off
Okay.
the market, you're not set to just one amount. You can put in as much money as you want. I mean, the other ones are too, but you're not getting a good return on them as this universal one. So that's like really the ticket.
Okay.
And
Oh,
and he
well,
does.
aspects. Okay. My bad. Keep on
Nah, you
going.
good. I think it's like a delay, but not only do he do life insurance, like he's a financial advisor. He can advise you on different things as well. And also he, kind of dips into real estate. So that's something that you can probably hit him up and have that discussion as well.
Yeah, man, because life insurance can be used as so many tax haven type of strategy. That's literally a
Yep.
method of people can be able to shelter certain things, buy certain things, policy, cash value life insurance, cashing out the cash value, like you said, interest bearing. There's so many avenues how to be able to correctly finesse a life insurance policy where you're pretty much unstoppable.
Yeah.
You're
And
unstoppable because you got you. Mm, mm,
yeah, and another thing I figured out, remember how every time we used to be on the calls, I mean on the StreamYard, and it would always be choppy, and I was saying you chopping up. It wasn't you, it was
oh
StreamYard.
man, I was straight.
See, come
See,
to
and
find
people
out,
was giving
I
me
noticed,
hell. People was giving me hell on that.
yeah, it wasn't you, it was
Oh man,
StreamYard
people was
because
giving me hell.
when someone comes on the panel, that's when it always happened mainly, remember?
Yeah.
And it was due to people pressing mute. Somehow on some people's devices, when you press mute, it actually makes a like crackling noise. Because I just did it now just to see. And when I put yourself on mute, the whole yesterday I didn't have you on mute. But once I put you on mute now, I will start doing it again. So it's something to screen y'all because Wacky TV, Sir Badiah, both of them go through that same scenario. And it's not with every YouTuber that uses StreamYard. It's like a certain few that have that connection issue.
Okay. Okay. Now for people that's coming in, this is the open panel. Open panel, open dialogue. Anybody that's joining in, please tune in. For the people that's coming in, thank you. Please like, share, and subscribe. People that would like to donate, Mr. Perfect 23G, $ Mr. Perfect 23G is my cash app. So people need to join in. Click the link, open panel. But let's look at uh, TSM because that's the semiconductors. So TSM, type that up because people need to invest in that due to the fact that there's so many shortages. And actually, Ford and GM stock is actually a play that people need to take advantage as well. Semiconductors is needed for our computers, cell phones, all of that stuff. So let me do something real quick and show my screen. And for the people that's coming in, MJWL up 14%. People that booked the consultation with me, they already got the list. Hopefully they would have be able to make a good buy on that because it was literally under a penny. Now it's like 15 cents, about to be 15 cents. So people just need to understand renewable energy is still opportunity. People need to get in. Everything is still cheap. Things didn't really blow up until May, June-ish when it came to MJWL. But for whoever that does have it, they're pretty much making a strong penny because that's like 20x their money. But Taiwan Semiconductors is the name of the company. It trades on the New York Stock Exchange at 116. This is a $500 stock. In my opinion, off of how the semiconductors is needed, you got Ford needs semiconductors, Tesla, anything that is either a car to phones to laptops is going to need semiconductors. So this is a situation where I'm pretty much holding on to this for a long time. A long time. Because people need to take advantage of these opportunities of shortages. Oh, yeah, oil. EEENF. I told y'all about this weeks ago. Whoever that paid attention and when it came to Gush, they're winning because Gush was literally like $50. Now it's $110, $107. So let me do something real quick. EEENF. Sorry about the long wait. My computer's running super slow, so I'm gonna share my oil and gas is pretty much a method of you taking advantage because EEE wasn't even I don't even think it was even a penny when I told y'all about it. Now it's like 2 cents, which is a small percentage, but still, it is what it is. Pokemon, respect you. Pokemon, you always a supporter. I definitely respect you when it comes to your opinion on a lot of stuff that you did provide. So if you want to join the panel, definitely join the panel. And people that's here, open panel, click the link. Click the link. I need more people, need more dialogue, need more questions, need more people that understand what their strategy would be if they would got involved in market stocks or real estate in general. But we're gonna look at EEENF. How much would you charge me to put me on with your partner that gets people business grants? Craig, you book consultation all times, and I don't sell them separately. I don't sell things separately. So when you book a consultation, the sound. Is my sound messed up? Oh man, my sound is messed up. Hold on. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Oh man, I sound choppy. Hold on, y'all. Give me a quick second to be able to figure this out. Okay, Craig, can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Well, can anybody hear me? But like I was saying, when it comes to how much I charge to put you on with a partner that gets people business grants, as soon as you book a consultation, you get both stocks, real estate, personal grants, business grants. credit repair knowledge and info, and the people that can credit repair and get you credit funding. So when you book a consultation, you get all those plus my stock alerts, plus my stock list, my portfolios of stuff that I do. Get resources when it comes to people that are reliable, that can come through, and that can also be able to get you necessary funding. People need to understand that business is an all-around aspect. So when people say, well, I don't need a grant, not true. There are billion-dollar businesses that are getting complete grants rolled out into their businesses and LLCs. So when it comes to how much I charge, that's based off of your budget. It's negotiable. It's negotiable. I try to make it affordable, but I also try to make sure that it's also fair to me as well. But Craig, my prices are negotiable. So when you book a consultation with me, I'll be able to negotiate with you. And people need to realize that you can email me and I still will send you 4 free stock lists that you can use and make money on those stock plays. Research them first, of course, but still make money on those stock plays. So Craig, email me 475@gmail.com. I'll work on your budget. My corporate clients, I do charge corporate clients monthly $2,000 a month, but it's going to be lower than that. It's going to be like literally 90% cheaper than that. So, but that's my email for consultations. But yeah, Craig, I'm willing to work on people's budget, man. I'm trying to more or less work on people around people's budget so they can maximize the opportunity to be able to use the money that they do have left in order to get something going. So, but if anybody wants to come up, definitely come up. Is my sound okay? But man, let's look at Bitcoin right now. Before anybody comes up, let's look at Bitcoin. Well, first, I got a couple other things to look at before Bitcoin, but we're going to look at EENF, because this is an oil play. This is literally a dollar play. Because I told people to invest into this months ago. You have you have gas shortages, situations happen like that. People going back to work. So people need to take advantage of this clear assessment of an opportunity. This is an opportunity. 88 Energy up 10%. So all my people that got involved in it, pat yourselves in the back because y'all took the action. Hold on, let me scroll down. So yes, it was literally a green day. 1 month, 6 months of the chart. People can pretty much see how much of a flat line that is. It's still at an ultimate dip, to be honest. So people that got involved in it, definitely salute yourselves. Definitely have nothing but faith in your due diligence. So past 6 months, 104%. Now, when it comes to this chart in this time period, people did a huge sell-off. So that's literally 500% gain. 500 solid gain. I told people to buy the dip. People need to learn how to buy dips, understand what would be qualified as a dip. And that's where technical analysis comes. That's where you use tradingview.com to look at indicators to see what's the sentiment, buy, sell. You research what RSI means, RSI of 20, RSI of 40, RSI of 50. You got to look at when it comes to relative strength. So that's what it means, relative strength index. So RSI will tell you if it's overbought, if the stock's overbought, if the stock's oversold. Anything that's oversold is usually a entry buy. Things that are overbought, people would try to short the market. So they'll literally try to bet against it, shorting it, driving it down so they can be able to make profit. But MJWL, EEENF, and another oil play that I'm gonna show y'all is Brill. So that's BRLL. So BRLL is another oil play that people need to take advantage as well. People need to take advantage of these oil plays. Okay. So Brill. Okay. Okay. Brill. BRLL. Man, I don't know what is going on. My StreamYard be slowing everything down. BRLL. So that's Brill. Brill is an oil and gas company. Same relative cheapness. Okay. There we go. So Brill is down 15%. I'm gonna buy the dip. I'm gonna buy this dip. Probably hold on to it until it's a quarter. Sell off, wait for a dip, buy into it again. But Brill is another oil and gas play that I told y'all about when it was like 2 cents. So these are literally just small gains, but still, we just trying to be able to figure out what has upside. And this has the most upside. I did not press on SP 500. I don't know why. My internet is literally tripping. But everything is literally green though. Everything is literally green opportunities. So if anybody wants to join, please join. We need people to join, man. I need people to ask me questions, because me talking by myself does not keep the flow of the show going. Because me personally, I'm more of a teacher than an entertainer. So we gotta get more people that need to ask these questions and figure out what specifically which industry that they would need. And when it comes to weed ETFs, it'll be ticker MJ. If you want to be diversified when it comes to the weed market, there'll be ticker MJ. Always make sure that you're diversified when it comes to using ETFs. ETFs automatically will diversify you, so you don't have to pick a whole bundle of stocks. You can just literally buy one ETF and literally be good when it comes to the whole industry sector of medical marijuana or psychedelics, because psychedelics is also another big big industry that's making a lot of front waves. So people should just be more diligent of when it comes to the necessary review of these stocks, because everything is speculative. But oil and gas, I told y'all about this before, the oil shortage. So the shortages of oil just made it more fatter when it comes to profits and returns. So I just want people to just do their research when it comes to these oil and gas situations, because I told people about Chevron. My moderator, Morena, told people about ExxonMobil. Well, she's in Texas, so she can pretty much tell you how oil and gas is pretty much their niche. So you just have to just gear up for every opportunity needed on having enough set-asides. And I always tell people to spread their money around. Never just go fully all in unless you want to go fully all in based on your research. I provide the sectors and industries of pretty much where the hot surges come at, but it's absolutely up to you to be able to be more of a person that can be able to say, okay, I found something, I did research, let me diversify it. So when you do rebalance the portfolio, you can be able to do it with pretty much clear, absolute intent needed to be able to get by without having any type of issues of, oh, what happened to my portfolio? It was up 80%, now it's down 40. Well, that's why you rebalance your portfolio and make sure that you're diversified, so you don't have scenarios where you're up big one day, and especially if you're up big one day, like when we went over at ASTI, when it blew up 101%, I told people that the ones that paid attention and got in to sell, because it's going to have it where people are going to take in profit. When they take in profit, it's going to leave so many bag holders that now people are feeling sick because they know that they should have went with their gut opinion and sold out when it did blew up 105%. But only why ASTI blew up 105% because they got the NASA contract. So they'll be competing in the space race. So space, anything involving in aerospace is going to be big. Anything that has government contracts with NASA, government contracts with anybody, to be honest. But CYBL is going to be another stock that we're going to look at that has a government contract. So let me type this in, CYBL. Oh man, CYBL had a monster day today. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm reading that correctly. Oh man, it had a monster day today, up 80%. And I told y'all this 2 days ago. Up 80%, y'all. So let me share my screen. Up 80%. CYBL. And this is like a 10-cent hold that CYBL is. It could be $1 hold because it got the contracts. But it's up 80%. See, I be telling y'all these plays, man. Y'all gonna figure it out on your own intuition. But CYBL, there's the proof, up 80% today. For all the people that did buy into it, respect to y'all. Y'all really are the ones that need to focus on government plays. So this blew up 80%. CYBL. And you get it on TD Ameritrade too. So you would trade these on TD Ameritrade. So CYBL is the winner that I told y'all about yesterday and the day before and the day before that and last week as well. So I'm kind of happy of how people that do take advantage of opportunities can be able to rise up faster. But this is literally the 1 month chart. So I told y'all this. All the people that book consultations with me pretty much see these earlier. But I do tell y'all about CYBL, EEE, NF, the oil and gas plays. So 80% gain. 80% gain. So that means that people that bought into that yesterday got into the dip just to see a big power shoot up. So that's 80%. Are the people that's literally involved in those, I would say sell. If you got a lot of shares, say if you got 10,000 shares and up, sell a piece of it, wait until it dips. So when you enter back in, you can get more shares and pretty much hold that bad boy until it's 15, 20 cents. Because when it gets 15, 20 cents, that means the stock will 40x. That'd be at least a gain of 2,000%. And with OTC markets right now in these markets, it's on fire. It's on fire. Please do not miss out on these opportunities when it comes to this. 80% today. $80 today is pretty much just something that can be done off of just doing due diligence off of government contracts. If anybody wants to come up, come up. This is literally the last call. I'm gonna make this one short. I'm not even gonna leave this up. I might leave it up. But I need something that's friendly for a replay. So it has replay value. But definitely appreciate for everybody that is tuned in with me though. When it comes to a lot of the plays that I'm involved in, it has to be government contract, government funded, government partnership, anything involving government, because they can provide unlimited funds to a project. And don't let it be a partnership where it's connected to the POTUS. If it's connected to the POTUS, it gets more gains. So CYBL is a 30-cent hold for people that want to be safe. No. It'll be a 15-cent hold if people want to be safe. 30-cent hold if people want to get aggressive. If people want to get outright greedy, it'll be a $1 hold. But we got to look at CYBL again. Because I told y'all this days ago. And today it blew up 80%. 80%. People can look at the replays. People can look at the previous videos when I brought up CYBL. So let me scroll up. 80%. People are pretty much gonna hold onto this when it hits pennies. When it hits pennies, people are gonna be thousandaires. But this is something that can be done off of just sheer due diligence, man. This is literally the best. This is literally the best opportunity. Because this got a defense contract from the National Guard. So this got a National Guard defense contract. It's all militaried up. People just need to get on it before it hits pennies. Because when it hits pennies, then that's when it can go up quick and it can elevator down. But CYBL, for all the people that got involved, CYBL, please clap your hands. And only how you can get CYBL is off of TD Ameritrade. TD Ameritrade, E-Trade, Charles Schwab. Get into those, but 80% gain for all the people that's coming in open panel. Definitely click on the link. I need people's opinions. I need people's questions. And it helps me to be able to observe on what people need. Because to be honest, CYBL blowing up like this done made my day. Didn't made my day. Defense contract went up 12% when I told y'all about it a couple days ago, just to get to 80%. Get the 80% gains, take them and bag them. Take them and bag them. If you got a lot of shares, sell a portion of it. I would say how can I say this? Because when you do have a big gainer like that, you would have to sell a piece of it, look at it, so when it does dip, you can buy more of it. So when it stabilizes, because you gotta have something with some support and resistance involved in it. Because having the moonshot plays definitely is amazing, but be able to selling off and knowing when to re-enter again. Because when it got good news and it shoots up like that, sell it off and come back when it's lower. Because it got good news. It's a real stable company. It's a company that will show their financials quarterly. They will file their 8Ks, 10Ks. They'll be cooperative with the SEC, because that's really what you need when it comes to penny stocks. With penny stocks, when they level up from one end to becoming a NASDAQ winner, that's where you have real winners right there. So I'm trying to get my phone so I can look at another play, because this is a Tesla. This would be a Tesla situation. And Tesla, anything that Tesla buys, the stock goes up. If anything Tesla partnership with, the stocks goes up off of news and speculation. Give me 1 minute. I gotta get my other phone. I think it's BRVK. I think it's BRVK or BVVKR. It's something in that letters, but I got to get it correctly because this ticketer is kind of long. And plus, it's something where y'all can be able to benefit off of it, where it can be $20 a share, $30 a share, $40 a share off of its partnership with Tesla. So with green energy, the beautiful thing about that is you can literally take advantage of all the big companies that we all know: Ford, General Motors, pretty much grandioso type companies that are literally like they're so in tuned with what they need, because they need semiconductors. They need companies that can be able to do a fast job on be able to process, manufacture, and also distribute everything in a well-calculated manner. Because I told everybody CYBL on Saturday last week, and whoever that got into it, I hope people are blessed and got into it, because it's up 80%. TC, you need help on the panel. TC, we was supposed to have been had our little financial shindig. TC, we were supposed to have been had our little financial shindig where we talk about grants, processing, loans, and underwriting and all that stuff, because you talk financial stuff to a core where you could be able to actually help people, and you actually help people in your real life. So TC, if you want to come up, the panel is definitely open to you. But TC, I'm just pretty much just ranting, doing my little financial rant because I'm happy, man. 80%. Like, let me show you this. 80%. I told people this that wasn't booked a consultation with me about this on Saturday. On Saturday, I told people about this. That's the percentages today. So whoever that do bet big and would have put like $1,000 into this, they are winning. Up 70% today. CYBL got a defense contract with the National Guard, and this is literally a home run stock. All home run stock, man. And we're gonna do. I finally found a Tesla partner company. It's Quantum Battery Metals Corp. So it's lithium. Lithium needs. Tesla needs lithium. So it's BRVVF. Like, man, I'm so happy due to the fact that people can win today. So it's up 7% today. So this is a lithium play. So Tesla would be needing this for materials. So they need battery materials. So this up 7%. It was at 20 cents. At one point, it was literally at 20 cents. So people should really hold on to these stock companies, man, because it's literally 20 cents. So that means from inauguration day, because most of these stocks went up on inauguration day, but from inauguration day to now, up 152% wide. No, up 338% wide. So that's January 20th to June 24th. But this one's up 7%. But yo, people need to understand when it comes to anything that you have, do due diligence. Do a strong due diligence period when it comes to this situation. All right, for sure. No problem, TC. TC, I got respect for you because when I was on the panel with you, I actually learned a lot of stuff too that I had to put down on paper. But TC, do not be a stranger. Do not be a stranger, cuz always make sure that you are always open. This is open panel for anybody that's coming in. But let me move on forward. So I might end the stream. I really do want to talk about real estate, but I definitely got to get to this dinner. I got to eat dinner. So if anybody that do want to come up, last call though. I just doing a little stock market recap for all the people that is booked with me and not booked with me. But thank you, TC. Thank you, man, because we need more smart minds to be able to collaborate, man. Too much money out here. People know how to access the money legitimately, creating your LLCs and businesses and, making sure that you got your tax designation correctly in the first 90 days of being in business. That's something a lot of people don't tell you about. Making sure you know how to work with your banker when it comes to open up your business checking account and setting up a private holding company. People getting know how to navigate lawyers, knowing what power of attorney is, knowing how different type of strategies and methods, man. So it's definitely real. But respect to everybody. I'm RDF, and I'm out.